will now proceed to entangle the entire area.
Let's turn that up. There we go. Wait a sec. Holy cow. I like that clap track. Oh, here we go. You hear that whammy bar working? So I definitely like that song, but considering the length of some of the other tracks I could have gone with on the album, I like to think that this might be a more commercial side, I guess, of the band. But even still, like, you know, there was still a level of complexity in this song, especially with the articulation of those two specific chords. They kind of alternated. I know I kind of picked up my bass, I guess, at the beginning, and that might be a reference to a certain YouTuber. If you happen to know the channel Daily Doug, yeah, I watched some of his videos. So yeah, definitely go check him out if you haven't already. But yeah. So it sounded like it was moving. It was going. So that's just an open A, and then it would go C, and then up to D, and then they would repeat that, but this time they'd go C to G. So yeah, I just found it interesting how they kind of waited before they went up into the higher register there, and yeah, did that instead of just going like. Or something like that, something along those lines. But it almost gives it this sort of punk-oriented sound, if I'm allowed to say that about an album that came out in the early 70s. So apparently what I heard was this band, I don't know if it was actually formed by this early member of Deep Purple, but Nick Simper, who was on bass of the original, I think it might have been the first... I'd like to say maybe the first 3 Deep Purple albums, but then left the band. Again, I might be wrong on that, but that is a good reason why my album of the day today is none other than Shades of Deep Purple by Deep Purple from 1968. This was the very first album by the band, and as you can see, it is not in great condition with some... what appears to be water damage here, but I think it's a very solid album. Some people have made a point of saying that there might be 1 or 2 many covers on this album, but I think they're all done very well, even so. But yeah, you've got And the Address, which is a killer instrumental, very reminiscent of like 60s psych and sort of... yeah, the sort of Woodstock era hippie movement. And then their hit Hush, which is a cover of the Joe South song, One More Rainy Day, Prelude Happiness, I'm So Glad, and then side 2 is Mandrake Root, which is absolutely insane. Help, Love Help Me, and Hey Joe. So, yeah, if you haven't listened to that, highly recommend it. The whole album is available on YouTube, I believe. So even if you don't actually own the album, you can still listen to it. But anyways, back to the song for all my Warhorse fans out there. So let's get into the lyrics here. So it says, "Countryman friend, lend me your ears. I'll tell you a tale of 15 years. I'm an old man, but not forlorn. I want to see the city where I was born. I got a feeling I can't understand. I want to get back to my homeland. I got no money, I ain't got a cent. I gotta get on that train, so help me. Show me the way to St. Louis. Show me the way to St. Louis. Show me the way." So, yeah, this just reminded me of a thought I had. And that was the only thing I might be able to improve if... I know I'm kind of like picking out stuff from the song, but I'm just... I don't know, it's what I do here, so... But the only thing I might have been able to do without in this song was the background vocals, which didn't, like, the people singing did not sound very, into what they were singing, but, okay, I digress. So, yeah, it really sounds like a story of a man who wants to get back to his, homeland. And I think a lot of people can relate to that, you know, and it could even be a representative of something else entirely. Just feeling an attraction to a certain place or something like that, you know, just based off interest or based off, like, I don't know. I'll keep reading here and see if that kind of gives us any more information. Show me the way, yeah. Come on, baby, gotta get grooving. Baby, gotta get moving. So it says, "Step up to me, you city gents. I'll clean your shoes for 15 cents. I'll fix your tie, you'll look like a smash. If you don't mind, I'll take your cash. Soon I'll get the money, I'll get to feel fine. I'll pack my bags and you can drink my wine. Only gotta know I got to go home. The good Lord tells me so help me." So when he talks about city gents. Because I know St. Louis is obviously like a fairly large community, but now I don't know if city could represent someplace else, or if by city like he means that almost he wants to be taken back to a certain place in his life. Um, because when he talks about like city gentiles, like comes off as sort of like maybe condescending a little bit in like a way. Um, like he's almost talking about it in like a negative way, like almost what has this city become sort of thing. Like he wants to go home. He wants to uh, be in a place that is familiar to him. Um, so yeah, that's my interpretation so far. But let's keep going. We don't really have that much left here. But if that is the meaning, though, that's a pretty actually sort of realistic and maybe a more personal meaning than generally songs maybe this short, or I shouldn't say this commercial sounding, but like, yeah, sort of. Um, um, I don't really see why this wouldn't have been like a bit of a hit song though. Um, I don't know, maybe they just weren't like as lucky, because for some bands, I know it's like, I don't know, like they just for whatever reason gain success commercially, even though some bands might value their talent more than selling out, and that possibly could have contributed to this, because it sounds like they're all very good musicians. Um, so let's see here. Fine. The good Lord tells me, so help me. Yeah. Yeah, that might be my best interpretation. I think it's probably certainly my best analysis, I think, of a song in a while. Probably because these are more like my level of lyrics, not like something that is overly complicated. But yeah, and I don't know. I was going to make a point of mentioning this, but if anybody has like anything they want to see on my channel, I'm just kind of looking for stuff to react to, or even outside of reactions. Like I just wonder what you guys would be interested in. So if you want like album reviews, or if you want me, I would even consider like maybe doing a little bit of vlogging, if really like my mind is very open when it comes to this stuff. But yeah, so I think that's my best interpretation of this song, and I will see you guys in the next video.